Hey guys, this is part 2 of my light crossbow guide. In the first video, we talked about what the build is, what passives to use, and generally how the build works. In this video, we're going to go more in depth about skill rotations, and we're going to start with the easy stuff. We're going to start with these like almost perfect scenarios, almost perfect situations that you want to be in when you're playing this build. And we're going to work our way up to the harder stuff. Okay, so we're going to start with this fight. So the perfect scenario to be in is to have somebody that doesn't have a purge in their build just dismount right next to you while you're trying to bait them with mobs. So we're getting low health here on purpose, and this bloodletter shows up and dismounts. Now, if this person that dismounted is somebody that has a purge or some kind of a build that can actually kill you, you can just press boots at this point and run away because you're baiting on mobs, so already low health, and your boots is already strong, right? So if you press demon boots now, you can just run away and remount. But we know that he can kill us, so we're gonna start stacking when he dismounted next to us like that, and we're gonna make sure we hit them with our damage while we're stacking, and we want to have the 3 stacks ready when his abilities are up from the global cooldowns. Once his global cooldowns are up, we can start comboing them, and since we're already at 3 stacks, we can start with a double Q. After that, he's pretty much already on us, so we need to think about weaving in defensives. Now remember, the casting pattern for light crossbow is always going to be QQ, 1-2, QQ, right? So we want to keep that double Q going as long as possible. So after that initial double Q, I went with E and then helmet, and then QQ again, and then W and R, and then QQ again, R for the robe. While the bubble is on me, I want to take advantage of that and do some damage, but we don't want to stick around too long because we're already in Bloodletter's E range here. So we pop boots here to kite away, but we want to stay in range, hit one more spell, and while we're moving fast, we can dodge that E, no problem, right? So after boots and then one more Q, that's 3 stacks again, so the next Q will be another double Q to finish. Next is a situation where you're trying to bait someone that's already on foot. What happens most often is you're baiting on mobs, and somebody rides up to you on their horse, and they see that you're low health, and then they go off screen, and then they dismount and come at you. So in this clip, the situation is a little different, but essentially it's the same thing. As we're getting into a fight while we're low health and they're already on foot. In these cases, the idea is pretty much the same. You want to fight them when you have your defensives up, and you want to use your defensives to like negate their defensives as much as possible. And then when your defensives are down, you just either kite away with demon boots, or hopefully by that time you can just use demon boots to chase them actually. So let's take a look here. Now pay attention to my stacks. I'm already at 3 stacks. As he comes in, I do double Q right away. The damage gets healed back because he double E'd right off the bat. Not sure why, but that's good for us because now his E is on long cooldown. And we kind of wasted this Guardian helmet here. I was trying to block his E, but it was like a super delayed reaction. But it is what it is, and we are where we are, so we try to take advantage of this. And the Guardian helmet gave us 1 stack plus 1 W, that's 2 stacks, right? So we can double Q again. So we go QQ. And right after my E, he puts Cultist Cowl on me, so I hit Cleric Robe. So we had the E plus the Cleric Robe, that's 2 stacks, so we can QQ again. And with Cleric Robe on me, I don't take damage from his Cultist Cowl. And from this point, we can just pop Demon Boots, and we want to make sure we keep away from him because we're still very low, right? So just pop your Demon Boots, stay away from him, and stay next to him, and then just finish a fight. Okay, next we're going to talk about higher IP fights, or out IP fights. And in this fight, we're taking on a Bloodletter, 5-4 Bloodletter. He's got a lot more HP than we can chew through in just a couple bursts. So we need to keep that into consideration, right? So we are kind of still playing bait when we do this, right? Because with the other guys, they're lower IP, so you bait them by being low health. But with this guy, even at full health, we're still low health compared to them, right? So by being lower IP, we are already the bait. they will engage on you, and you want to let them engage on you. Use your defensives to fight them while you don't take any damage, right? And use your defensives to fight them when they engage, and then when your defensives are out, you kite away using your own speed buffs. Now, about the movement speed, we're using demon boots, and demon boots don't do anything if you're full health, right? So we do need to know when to take some damage so that our demon boots can actually have some juice behind it. And that's why, we took a lot of damage in this fight, but we backed off with 2 bars, right? So just beyond the one-shot range for the Bloodletter. And now, when he's all spent, we can use demon boots to chase him down. So again, when you're playing against higher IP players, the playstyle is the same, right? You just fight them with their defensives, and then space or chase with their movement speed when your defensives are out. But because they're higher IP, it's gonna take more than a couple rotations to kill them. So that's why you don't start with half health. You want to start full health and use that full health to buy yourself a couple more rotations so you can actually kill them. Next, we're gonna talk about getting ratted. Getting ratted is really not too different from just baiting on mobs, right? Because if you think about it, like the person that you're fighting initially, you can think of them as the mobs, and then the person that comes into rat, you can just think of them as the person that's getting baited, right? So when you're baiting on mobs, first you want to get off the mobs, right? So that first dose where we're fighting, as soon as we saw the other players, we start thinking about holding our boots, right? Not committing. And if they start coming into rat, we just boots away and we disengage and we try to regen some health. And then like the way this fight started, it's not too different from just generally baiting somebody on a bunch of mobs, right? Right, they come in and then you do your combo on them with your defensives, and then you space when you don't have defensives, right? So right now this fight is already turned around, but then we're getting ratted again by that double blade. So again, right now we need to get off the mobs. We need to get away from that sword player. So we're going south right here, right, to get away from the sword, and the double blade is chasing us. And right now we're stacking. At 2 stacks, he's gonna jump on us, so we're gonna hit Guardian Helmet for the 3rd stack, and then I get the double Q off before I get stunned. So as soon as the stun is over, we'll hit Clear Probe and then E, and then that's QQ again, and then W, boots, and then we can QQ again. And then the rest of it is just chasing him down to finish the kill. So again, when you're about to get ratted, as soon as they show up on your screen, before they actually dismount and everything, you need to think about, can I finish a fight I'm aim right now? Can I wrap it up? Or can I just disengage? And if you can disengage without wasting too much health and too many abilities, then you can handle the rat basically as if you're just baiting the mobs. Alright, so that's all we're gonna talk about in this video. Hopefully that helps, and if you need anything else cleared up, I've been streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, so you can actually catch me live right here on this channel. Just drop by and ask your questions. Besides that, it's probably gonna be a while until I make another guide. I might make some funny clips or whatever, but it's probably going to be a while before I make another guide. So if you have any questions, you can catch me while I'm live. Remember to like and sub and do all the algorithm stuff for me, please. And see you guys in the next one.